Okay, so we started from 3, 4, 5 down here, and we ended up way up here at 5, 6. Now the question is, where are you on this thing is the important thing, and we have what's called the okay, these are just the sharing of the notes thing. So between the C and the A, we've got shares the fifth, the A and the G shares the sixth, the G and the E shares the 7 root, the E and the D shares the 2, and the D and the C shares the 3, 4. So you'll see that as you're doing the little caged interval. So between the C, A, they share the 5. Between E and D, it shares the 2. Between A and G, it shares the 6. Sorry I didn't make the sharing notes bigger like that. Okay, it just happens to be where I grabbed these from the fretboard. So this is the home fretboard. Now, what we want to look at is, sure, we start in the C cage down here, but then we end up in the A cage for this stuff. To the 2, 3, 4 takes us actually into what is this cage? Right here's the G cage. I didn't even show that. Okay, it should have a G cage right there. I guess I missed that. So that's your G cage right there. Okay, and then from the G cage over here. So that's kind of where you are. But now, how do we do that? How do we figure out what cage we're in? And I want to show you this diagram. Start cage shape from any string. Okay, so if we're starting the C cage, and let's say we're playing, then we're doing this thing, and we're going C to G, I guess, whatever, C to A, and then up to A, fifth is E, and etc., etc. How do we figure out what cage we're in? We figure out by the string shape. So let's look at it. Let's just look at, for example, this G string shape right here on the 3rd string. Okay, so we started 3, 4, 5 here, and we'll just play our way up there. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 root 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Here we are, 6, 7 root. So it's a G shape, and it's in the E box. I can tell. I'm kind of cheating, but we're E shape on the 3rd string there. How do we tell which box we're in? We can play right up. Okay, so we've got that G shape right there on the 3rd string, 6, 7 root. Now, according to this chart here, playing a G shape from the 3rd string. Okay, playing a G shape from the 3rd string means we're in the E box. Is written right there, and indeed we are in the E box. So how does that work? Play a G shape, let's say pentatonic. Oh, we got to warp it up. We're warped right into an E shape, so we can take that E shape on the way down. Another way of looking at it, if I have it, is the string shape, string shapes up here. From G shape on the 3rd string, what we do is we count in fourths, so we can go back to the 1st string. That's how that works. It's called, like, the magic circle. It's the opposite of the string shaped circle. So the magic circle goes in fourths. Start a G shape from the 3rd string. The 2nd string, it becomes an E shape. Let's see that. Start a G shape from the 4th string. It'll warp into an A shape. So let's look at that. Do we have a G? What do we have on the 4th string? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a D shape or a C shape. So let's look at a C shape from the 4th string. So if you ended up on that C up there, you'd want to know, what cage are you in? The 4th string of the C shape, we're just going to count 1, 2, 3 right there, because this is the starting string. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be in a D shape. So let's do that and verify that. So we're going to have 4th string C shape right here. We'll play our way up to it. here, and it was saying that, what was it? It's going to be a what shape? Well, I can tell you, C shape from here. D shape. So we're in the D box there. It's like being down here an octave lower. That's weird. I don't know why I went to that. I've got to snap out of it. But because you play something good and you play something bad. That's the way it is. Something around here just doesn't like music, because as soon as you're playing music, you're not doing something else. It looks at it, people look at it as something else. What that's not a lesson. That's music in here. So I had to hit a bad note. Anyway, so I want to show you again that C from the 4th string over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It became a D shape. It certainly did. So that's how that's another way to tell where are we on this double string shape ramp ladder. Now, what's the easiest way, or what's the best thing to do at that time? If you're played up to the 4th string, I would just continue the ladder till you get to the top, and then you'll know what box you're in. When you get to the top string, you're back in the C box up there. Okay, so that's the way that would play. So on the 4th string, if we have this C shape here, like that, we're way up here already. We go 6, 7 root, warp that up. 7 root 2, and then 2 goes to. So you're in the C box again. Okay, so you want to play it back down there. You don't want to get up too high up here. So you can see the double string shape ramp takes you up very quickly. So perhaps it's wiser to use it in different places, and then say from here to go into a box here. So if we start this A shape from the 3rd string, again playing A shape from the 3rd string, it's 1, 2, 3 is going to put us into the G box. So let's start here. Okay, one more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4. I didn't take it up to the D string shape. And then 5, 6. Here's our A. Now we're in that G box, remember? So if we want to just continue a G diatonic from there. Okay, so it's okay, we're in the G box now. Okay, one more time with that. We got C to A, then we go up a 4th, E to D to A. Now we're in the G box. Remember, 3 strings up, we're in the G box. Now we can play